For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 29 of Season 2 here at Chelsea. After yesterday's interesting episode, shall we say, we finished the Premier League season today with two final games, one against Reading, who are 18th and threatened with relegation, all but confirmed as relegated. Burnley only need a point from their final three games to ensure that they're safe. And the unfortunate final game of the season and potential title-deciding game of the season is against Tottenham Hotspur, who are currently third in the league, also vying for a Champions League spot with Arsenal, or at least a Champions League group stage spot with Arsenal. Both teams trying to avoid that fourth spot for the fourth qualification round. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm hoping that we can get a solid victory against Reading and put ourselves in the best possible position. I don't know who Manchester United have, actually. Let's have a look at the fixture list and see who they face in May. At the end of the season, right, scrolling up, they have Southampton at home on the 18th, which I believe is this match day weekend, and then they too face Reading away from home on the 26th. So, oh, jeez. So we've both got Reading. That sucks for Reading. They need two wins, and, well, let's be honest, they're not going to get them, are they, against myself and Manchester United. So, all I know is if I win both games, I should win the title. So we're going to go in with that mindset and just hope for the best. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series, because we'll be heading into Season 3 soon as well. But for now, Reading, then Spurs, then hopefully a Premier League title trophy ceremony. No real surprise, but Reading going quite defensive with a 5 at the back. 5-2-1-2 or 5-2-3? A 5-2-3. Modou Barrow, Manuel and John Swift, a former Chelsea youngster, out on the left-hand side. It's not the strongest of teams. I have to hope that we can become Premier League champions off the back of a win in this and the game against Spurs. So Manuel into Evans. Good tackle by Azpilicueta. Shut up, ref. That has never been a foul in a million years. Right, free kick for Reading. Leandro Bacuna with the run-up of dreams. Oh no, now they're going short. No, Bacuna's still going to hit it by the looks of things. Straight into the wall is where he hits it, and we'll get this away. Oh, jeeps, that wasn't where that was supposed to go. Try and fire it out wide here to Willian, who's turned brilliantly, but unfortunately well stopped by Eric Peters. Here's Vandenberg. Where's he going to go? Straight into Ricardo Pereira is the answer, and Kennedy's got the space to run into it. And I'll play it over the top looking for him. Isco with a great ball. Now, please get to this, Kennedy. He has done. Now, I've no one in the box to aim for, so I'm just going to loft it into the middle and hope that someone can arrive. Morata's knocked that down. Isco trying to get there. It still could drop to him. The keeper has come to punch. Knock this down to N'Golo Kante. Oh, get there, N'Golo. He hasn't quite. They've got a man stayed down there, injured, hurt, but will continue with play. Quite an end-to-end opening 10 minutes, to be completely honest. But despite their goalkeeper panicking and Superman punching that ball away, we haven't really threatened just yet. Banking with the strength to hold off the attacking Reading player. Work this inside to N'Golo Kante, then quickly forward to Morata. That's a great turn into Isco. It's a good drop of the shoulder from him too, and he's in the box. Isco looking across goal. Good save by Vito Manone. It's the first time we've threatened the goalkeeper. Kante will recover possession. Alexandro via the chest of Marco van Ginkel. Kante, Isco's through that gap. See Morata there. That's Willian though. Was meant for Morata. Oh, lovely turn by Willian. Get the angle right. The shot was terrible. Had the angle on it, but no power whatsoever. It trickled towards the bottom corner. It was a simple save for the keeper. That definitely could have gone a little bit better than that. Isco looking for Morata, but well cut out by Thiago Ilori. Right, 25 minutes in. It's still 0-0, but we are starting to dominate now. Forward there to Morata. Isco's there making moves, but Morata's got some space. Alvaro Morata. Great save by Vito Manone to palm that away, and Bacuna keeps that in, stops it from going for a corner, but Alexandro will eventually react to that ball. Here's N'Golo Kante, quickly look for Willian, drop the shoulder. He's got getting in behind again, but no, cleared away by Moore. Reading defending quite well. Vito Manone with a really good save there, kind of reminiscent of a couple of the saves that Karius made in the last episode in the Champions League, but Isco trying to just shake off the defenders here. It's great footwork, but I've accidentally turned straight back into the defender. Half an hour in, it's 0-0, but I'm just going to keep plugging away. A 1-0 victory is enough. Kante, Isco, quickly to Morata. Spins well, drops the shoulder well. I don't know where McShane went. Morata in behind. Alvaro Morata, we lead 1-0. Terrible defending from Paul McShane there. He's doing this and asking his fellow defenders where they were. It was your fault, my man. You were stood right in front of me and you literally just walked to the side and let me run through. I'm not going to complain. Any form of victory is enough for us. You watch me saying here, I turn there and then he just disappears. Cheers, mate. I'll take it. Morata on his left foot, which so far this season hasn't actually been that good. But this time on target, under the goalkeeper, into the back of the net. 1-0 Chelsea. Look to build on it. Our goal difference is +6 superior, I think, to Manchester United. So I don't think they'll turn that around, considering we need 2 victories to guarantee that goal difference could come into effect. Please win that, Dave. Courtois come to punch. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's going to be a foul. A 1-0 victory here and a 1-0 victory against Tottenham should be enough. But if we can score multiple goals, then obviously we will try and score multiple goals. Acuna with a long run-up. Over the wall, but straight at the keeper. Turn on the shoulder. Isco is there, and Morata will go again. Alvarez, I'm going to have to hit this from the edge of the box because I had people around me, and he scuffed it. That was the sort of finish that we've been seeing on his left foot this season. It turns out so far, his left foot's been the better one to shoot with. That's a good header by Van Ginkel. We might even get another opportunity here. I'm going to get a free kick, I think. I am. It's a long way out. Is it close enough to shoot from? Who's going to have the better free kick? 72 power. Where's Alexandre? Oh, 81 power, but no free kick accuracy. Van Ginkel. Willian, 71 power. He's got better... I'm going to change the camera. He's got better curve, etc. Let's try it. It's a long shot. Literally. But a long shot that didn't pay off. Kante with the free kick. We'll take it short. There's Azpilicueta. I don't fancy him from range. Decided to go for it anyway, despite saying I don't fancy him from range. Isco, oh, the footwork's great. The whip is decent. Morata's underneath it. Just flick that on, and he has done. Oh, it's come off the defender. It's going to be a corner. Thought for a moment he just straight up missed the target there. It's a decent delivery. Azpilicueta's underneath it. It was Van Ginkel, actually, I think, with the header. But it's gone over the top of the bar. Kante. Here's Isco. And Morata is there. Isco's going to go again. I'm actually going to go this way, looking for Kennedy. Turns out that was the wrong decision. Pereira could win this header. He's done well to do so. Willian there. Twisting and turning. Isco to Morata. Drop the shoulder on Paul McShane. He's done the same thing. Oh, are you kidding me? That's the same move that Paul McShane did when I got through for the goal. And we very nearly replicated that. But unfortunately back off the post. McShane this time stays with him. But it drops to Isco. And we will get the second goal. That's a very good finish. An extremely good finish. Which is actually Isco's last action on the pitch. Because he's coming off. And Pedro is coming on. I'm also taking Willian off. And bringing on, oh, such a good strike. Look at the way it bends away from the keeper. And bringing on Charlie Musonda on the right-hand side. So Isco's last kick in this game against Reading, almost exactly on the hour mark, is to give us a 2-0 lead. Alexandro in there to Pedro. N'Golo Kante. Strange first touch, but still got possession, I guess. Pedro out to Kennedy. Morata's making moves. Actually going to go back there to ensure we keep possession. Kante forward looking for Pedro. Good touch and turn. Kennedy's there. And get it on his left. Kennedy for a third. No, good save by Minone. We'll take the corner instead. 9 minutes to go. And Pedro will whip it. That's a decent delivery too. Azpi's up. And who did that come off? A Reading man of some description. Someone in the gold and black of Reading. That's a decent delivery again. And Morata flicks on towards the near post. But it's a simple save from Minone. And he will eventually, maybe, do something with it. Kick it. There we go. Kicks it out. 7 minutes to go. He's kicked it straight to Alexandro. Gets it to Charlie Musonda. Oh, but can't thread the needle through the gap. Pedro's won it back. Jeez. Just doesn't stop for Reading, does it? The ball will not leave their box. And Van Ginkel, oh, he does get to that. Who's going to win that foot race? Acuna hacks it away. 5 minutes to go. Still the 2 goals to nil. Kennedy will try and get it on his left so we can whip it. It's a good delivery, but now they've cleared their lines properly. Good tackle by Kante. Only 2 minutes added on. And Hinkle across here to Kennedy. As we mentioned, our goal difference is pretty good, so we don't need a third goal. But it might be nice to score a third just to, well, I guess rub Reading's faces in it, I'm afraid. Oh, God, we have gone and gotten a third. What a hit from Pedro. It is 3-0. Isco scored with his last touch of the game. Pedro's come on in Isco's role and scored with practically the last touch of the entire game rather than just his individual game. It's 3-0. It's going to be 3 points. And unfortunately for Reading, we have just relegated them out of the Premier League. I apologise, Royals fans, but it's going to be Championship football for you next season. Now, what was the score between Manchester United and Southampton? Because that is the one game we're keeping an eye on. And it's the one game that hasn't been played yet. Okay, well, time to head to face Tottenham away from home at Wembley, no less. The Premier League title finale at Wembley, they've won. 79 points apiece. Premier League title finale at Wembley, the chance to win the Premier League against Tottenham. I'd say at their ground, but it's not at their ground, at Wembley. Obviously, Arsenal have won the Premier League at White Hart Lane before, one of Tottenham's biggest rivals. Chelsea probably second on Tottenham's list for rivals. So, this is a massive game. So the league table heading into the final game of the season is as follows. Chelsea top, 79 points plus 43 goal difference. Manchester United, 79 points plus 35 goal difference. The swing is plus 8 in our favour. So any victory against Tottenham here should be enough. Now Tottenham have lost on match day 37. Arsenal have won, so they now sit 3 points clear of Spurs, although goal difference is in Tottenham's favour. So if Tottenham beat me and Arsenal lose, Tottenham will finish third. I'll probably finish second, as Manchester United have Reading, who are now obviously relegated thanks to us. So a win for us guarantees us first, and will also simultaneously guarantee Arsenal third. So it's a double whammy for Spurs if we win this. They'll lose to Chelsea, gifting us the Premier League title, and lose out on third spot behind other main rivals, Arsenal. This is quite possibly, other than the Champions League final last year, the biggest game of the entire series so far. To Wembley we go. 4 at the back for Tottenham. Aurier, Vertonghen, Alderweireld and Bernat. Amos and Luka Modric in central midfield. Christian Eriksen, Pereira and Lamela. And then Harry Kane up top. No surprise there. So, that's a pretty strong Tottenham team, isn't it? Wembley Stadium. The biggest game that the stadium has seen probably since the Champions League final a few years ago. I've no idea what's going to happen. Free kick for Tottenham after 6 minutes. And Ricardo Pereira picked up a yellow card from it too. Vertonghen looked to chest that down. Amos will get it back to him. Ian Vertonghen left-footed, obviously, so I tried to turn him onto his right. It didn't work. Just slashed away by Aymeric Laporte. Tottenham on the attack, putting the pressure on in the opening few minutes here. Obviously, a lot on the line for them as well. Although we stand a better chance of getting the outcome we want with regards to league finish with a win. They obviously have to hope for a win here and for Arsenal to lose, whereas we only need a win, and then it doesn't really matter what Manchester United do, unless of course they win by 10 goals to nil, which, considering they're playing Reading, who have been terrible this season, have already been relegated, is a possibility, although it's a very highly unlikely possibility. But I'll give this back to Isco. Morata could hopefully spin in behind, which he hasn't quite been able to do, but we'll get it all through the defender's legs to him. Oh, I was going to try and get that back to Isco, but I just couldn't get his feet sorted, unfortunately. Never mind. Nervy times in the opening few moments, I have to be honest, but still 0-0. It's great football, and here's Andreas Pereira trying to do the job for Tottenham against me, for his former team, Manchester United, to win the Premier League title. They beat me to it last year, of course, Man United, and I'd very much like to beat them to it this year. I could set Morata away, I just have to time the pass right, which I didn't do. Here's Isco, across to Morata, spins well, there's Kroos, he loves a long shot, and it's bent straight against the defender. Tries Pereira down the line to Christian Eriksen, not the fastest, but he can pick any pass he likes. Alexandro, though, gets the tackle in, and Serge Aurier committed forward in attack. And now we're in behind here with Eden Hazard. Look to turn inside to see the run arriving of Alvaro Morata. Hits it, oh, nicely tucked away. Hits it early on his left foot. Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. The start we needed. 24th minute. Lovely run by Hazard. Morata with the space. Had to take a first touch. Couldn't hit it first time. Would definitely have missed. Touch to take it away from the defender on his right, and then hit it early before the defender on his left could close him down. It's very well tucked away into that bottom corner, just inside the post. Chelsea 1, Spurs 0. That is a couple of fingers on the Premier League title. Not yet a full hand, as there's still a long way to go. Pereira into Kante. Kroos is there. Isco. Morata's turned and made the run. Dodgy touch, but he's actually dropped the shoulder well on Alderweireld, but snatched the shot wide of the target. Worth a go. He has scored from that sort of range before, but this time just not getting it right. Oh, nice ball by Kane, but Kante picks it off. Alexandro in there to Eden Hazard. Kroos looking for Kante. I do not feel safe at all with just a 1-goal lead. I want a second. I'll poke that through looking for Willian. Cut it back there looking for Morata, who's done brilliantly actually to turn and shield the ball away from the defender. We'll give that to Alexandro. Kroos could make a good run, and he has. We'll get it through there to Isco. Turn. Oh, why has he tried to backheel it? Isco, though, with a bit of space, tried to finesse it. It's well blocked by the defender, and Lloris will come and claim. I just don't don't trust myself to not concede against Tottenham. I really don't. They have hammered me in games previous. So I know the threat that they face, or the threat that they pose going forward, and you can tell by the quality of football that they're putting on right now that they are very, very dangerous coming forward. Here is Harry Kane, their main target man in the box, but that's towards the middle at the back post, and Alexandra has to head behind just to ensure that the ball doesn't end up in the back of the net. Christian Eriksen will deliver. One of the best set-piece deliverers in world football, not just the Premier League. Here's Amos, though, looking for Toby Alderweireld. Heavy touch. I tried to close him down with Isco, but couldn't quite change to the right player. Pereira had to time that tackle properly, otherwise we were in trouble. Looking to... Oh, no. I just wanted to play that to Willian next to me, to be completely honest. But Kante should get that tackle in, and he's done well, but it drops back to Amos. 3 minutes to go till half-time. Eriksen swept out wide here to Andreas Pereira. Where's he going to go? There's the turn. Nice tackle by Alexandra. Drops back to Pereira. I thought that was in. It hit the support post behind and rolled across the back of the net, and I genuinely thought that had gone in. It was only really the cheer from the, or the roar from the fans going, oh, rather than yeah, that kind of gave the indication that it hadn't actually gone in. Oh, that was nervy. Kane, across to Andreas Pereira. Oh, missed a tackle with Alexandro. Pereira pushing around the outside. Andreas Pereira shoots. Courtois saves. I think that was actually headed wide, but just making sure the Belgian don't want any mistakes, do we? To lead to a to a Tottenham equaliser. That had me nervous. I'll be honest. That had me very nervous with the way it dropped free, but Courtois got to it, and there's the half-time whistle. Right, halfway there. Just see it out, Ches. Just see it out. At half-time, it's Reading 0, Manchester United 0. Scenes. If Reading pull off what would undoubtedly be an upset, relegated Reading, holding Manchester United to a goalless draw after 45 minutes. Scenes. If Reading draw against Man United, then all we need here is a point. But let's just get the win, shall we? Just to make sure. Here's Eriksen. Back to Amos. Oh, I saw an opportunity there for Kante to nip in. Andreas Pereira turns away well. Kante trying to recover. Andreas Pereira. Oh. Oh. Well, that was a bit special, wasn't it? I told you I didn't feel comfortable with a 1-0 lead, but I'll be honest, I didn't see something of that quality flying into the back of the net. Courtois just stands and watches it, to be fair. He couldn't have got anywhere near it. Did it hit the underside of the bar on the way in? That's a disgusting goal from Andreas Pereira. He may well, with that... It did hit the underside of the bar on the way in. He may well, with that, for his current team, have won his former team the Premier League. I need to go and score again. Let's go back there to Kante. I have to go out wide here to Ricardo Pereira. Isco's made a great run, and I'll look for him. And Morata is there. And I'll find Alvaro Morata, and he could return it to Isco here. And Isco will pull it back. And Alvaro Morata can't give us a 2-1 lead. It's good football. I just wasn't sure with which player to have the eventual shot. As it turned out, I made the wrong decision. I've given that straight to Christian Eriksen as well, who's tracked back well to get in the way. And Andreas Pereira, the man that scored that rather stupendous goal, also getting back defensively too. Kante struggling with Christian Eriksen's attention also, but 25 minutes to go here. Might have to rely on a couple of substitutions to ensure that we get the victory, but I do have the options available to me on the bench if I need them. I was trying to get that back to Hazard and couldn't quite squeeze it to him. This has been a really frustrating game so far, frustrating second half, shall I say, so far. Haven't really been able to create the quality of chance that I want to get that second goal. That second goal would guarantee us the Premier League title as things stand. Everything is in the balance because we don't know what's happening at the Medeski. I've had no updates in the top right in front of me as to what's going on between Reading and Manchester United. We'll get that to Willian. Hopefully he'll run it inside, which he has eventually decided to do, and then he's gone down the line anyway. Pull that back in there to Kante, but it's picked off by Andreas Pereira. It's just not clicking for me in this second half. I am going to have to rely on substitutes. Isco to Bakayoko, forward quickly to Morata, and I've got Isco in support there. Morata's gone again, and he's got the space here. Alvaro Morata on his left foot. Morata! Oh, off the post! What a finish! Chelsea 2, Tottenham 1. He's had the most bipolar, indifferent season, Alvaro Morata. But my word, has he come good when we've needed him. That finish, I thought I'd taken it too wide with that touch there, but that finish on his left foot. Pereira's goal was spectacular. but the precision of the finish from Alvaro Morata might just be one better. With what, 8 minutes to go? 12 minutes to go. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 1. Eriksen smacks that out wide here to Amos. Trying to just slow him down, but he's turned well. Harry Kane, try and force him out wide. There are 5 minutes to go here at Wembley Stadium. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Tottenham, isn't it? Cannoned off the defender's legs. Fernando Llorente has just come on. If ever there was anyone who wanted to kick a ball through the air to, it's him, but Aymeric Laporte just lashes that away. There are 3.5 minutes to go in the Premier League season. As things stand, we're champions. But will things stay that way between now and the end? I don't know. Here's Luka Modric. Across to Riyad Mahrez. Out to Harry Kane. Do not foul him. He's won the ball back. Get rid, please, Charlie. And Morata could knock that down. Oh, Isco, please keep that in. Please keep that in. Please, 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 please. Oh, okay, never mind. It's fine. It wasted... Oh, it wasted vital seconds. Luka Modric going off. Only 2 minutes added on. Here comes Dele Alli. But out with the throw. They've gone backwards. Ref, I am desperate for you to do me a favour here. Absolutely desperate. Harry Kane into Fernando Llorente. Across. Eden Hazard can't get there. Around the corner with Christian Eriksen to Serge Aurier. Backwards to Andreas Pereira. Forwards to Serge Aurier. Cross could come in. Here's Dele Alli. Don't foul him. I've won the ball. We've poked it away. We are Premier League champions. It was all in question still in the final few stages. But Alvaro Morata's brace is just enough for us to win the Premier League title against Spurs at Wembley. Oh, after getting knocked out in the Champions League final, or Champions League semis, sorry, yesterday in the manner that we did, to have won this in the manner that we did as well, with the quality of finish, with all 3 goals. Oh, I'm so pleased. I did not want to end Season 2 in failure yet again. We've done the double this year. The Premier League and the Carabao Cup. In Season number 3, which will be coming... Well, we'll have a season roundup tomorrow. Of course, the Champions League will take priority. I wasn't sure what to prioritise at the end of this season, and I couldn't really make a decision. Next year, Champions League is the main aim. But for now, let's enjoy this, shall we? Chelsea win the Premier League. After being pipped to it by Manchester United last season, we've returned the favour in Season number 2. Alvaro Morata had a dreadful mid-season slump. Tammy Abraham stepped up to the plate, and as Tammy's form dipped, Morata came back with a bang, and in the nick of time. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 1. We win the Premier League at Wembley, of all places. Absolutely thrilled with that. What was the final score between Reading and Man United? It ended 0-0. I didn't need to win it anyway, but we did. Reading, thank you very much. Oh, they did their part. All I needed was a point from that game. If Alvaro Morata's effort hadn't gone in, then we would still have won the Premier League on goal difference. We got 173 million from the board for winning the for winning the Premier League as prize money. The Premier League table ends as follows: Chelsea winners by 2 points from Manchester United, 8 points clear of third placed Arsenal, who drew on the final day. So even if Spurs had beaten me, they wouldn't have finished third. 4th for Spurs, 5th for Watford, who in real life are actually having a very good season. Manchester City in 6th, miss out on European football. Leicester 7th, Liverpool 8th, although they have the Champions League final to come, so could yet qualify for next season's competition. Bournemouth 9th, Everton 10th, West Ham, Stoke, Crystal Palace, West Brom, Huddersfield, Southampton down in 16th, and Burnley survive with Norwich, Reading and Aston Villa all relegated back down to the Championship. And I believe, actually, they will have been the 3 teams that came up from the Championship last season. So all 3 up, or 3 down. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on Season number 3. We'll have a season roundup tomorrow, and I actually have a couple of things I want to run by you with regards to Season 3 in that roundup before we head into it. So do make sure you check tomorrow's video. Feel free to follow the link in the description to Twitch as well. I've been streaming the Dortmund career mode over the past couple of days and will continue today. So do make sure you're following me. I may even be live as you see this, to be completely honest. But for now, that's all from me for today here on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.